October 1873, Texas country. Fort Clark was fast becoming a vital part of the border territory's expanding economy. Colonel Mackenzie's remote 4th Cavalry outpost depended largely on local settlers for forage, fresh beef, and horses. In return, the settlers grew to depend on the patrols of Cavalry Blue as their only protection against death, from violent nature, from violent men.
All right, Mr. Fields. We'll take all of them. Just give this to the paymaster at the post, and he'll cash it for you.
This doesn't look like Mackenzie's signature to me. This requisition you gave me is a forgery.
He's been paid off now, and in full.
Well, looks like we bought ourselves some horses. All right, let's get him out of here.
Colonel Mackenzie had made the Army uniform a symbol of absolute trust. But now this trust was reaping grim rewards.
Colonel, Josh Benson is in your office waiting for you. He's been there for half an hour.
What's his business?
I don't know, sir, but he's all steamed up.
I imagine he is. Huh. Mr. Benson?
Colonel Mackenzie,
What can I do for you, sir?
may I be frank, Colonel?
Certainly.
I will put it to you simply, Colonel. You are an inefficient commander.
More killings done by men in Army uniform, I gather.
More killing by your troopers, Colonel.
That's a very serious accusation.
What else am I to believe? How do you explain this series of murders? First Adams, then Gifford, then Harry Town. You know them all as well as I do. And the only single fact to come out of it all is that the attacks were made by soldiers.
All right. I admit that everything you say is true, excepting those were not my men.
Are you prepared to prove that, Colonel?
How do you mean?
I speak for 30 families. Families who are still alive, who have not yet been attacked. This group has sent me here to tell you this, beginning now. Keep your patrols away from us. We are prepared to shoot anyone in uniform and ask questions later.
Give me no choice, Mr. Benson. You must be aware that my orders to this fort oblige me to protect the peace. To do that, I depend on my patrols. Now you're threatening those patrols with death. You're courting disaster, Mr. Benson.
Perhaps. But until these assassins in uniform are dead, we must protect our lives. Good day, Colonel.
Good day, sir. Sergeant. Sergeant.
Sir?
Order out another patrol. Ready to ride immediately. We'll be gone 2 days.
Yes, sir.
The marauders in uniform had to be stopped. To this end, Mackenzie led his troops out of Fort Clark to search the territory for some sign of the disguised killers. He found what he was looking for, more ruthless attacks on helpless ranchers. Hysteria was so great that every soldier was in danger of being shot on sight by frightened civilians, unable to detect protector from assassin. Mackenzie returned to Fort Clark, driven by the knowledge that immediate action was necessary to stem this widespread threat.
Any luck, sir? afraid this requires a little more than luck. Here, I got enough sand in my eyes to fill a bucket.
I'll get the sergeant to hustle up some hot water.
Oh, later. Lieutenant, everywhere I went, stories of men in uniform committing every crime in the book. Lots of them.
Deserters, sir?
Can't be. There aren't that many in this territory. Can't be regulars. There are not that many men out on pass.
Sounds like the Jayhawkers during the war.
Exactly. Professionals. We've got to break up this gang before they get more uniforms, or they'll terrorize this whole territory the way they did Kansas and Missouri. Take a look. Adair's Horse Ranch. Paso Mine. Stageway Station. Hacienda Quintera. We got there an hour after they hit the place. Before that, here and here.
Like scattered buckshot.
Exactly. Buckshot has a pattern like that, arcing from the muzzle. Prieto. The gun muzzle pointing right into the heart of our territory. I don't know what we're going to find there, Lieutenant, but that's where we're going to start looking. Across the river.
Across the river, sir?
Tell me, Lieutenant, you ever hear of a man named Nolan? Amos Nolan.
I don't think so, sir.
Well, he's a scout, kind of a no-good drifter. I want you to meet him 3 weeks from today on our side of Devil Horn Ford. If my plan works out, I think he'll come out of Prieto with exactly the information we want.
Can this, Nolan fellow be trusted, sir?
I've often trusted him with my life.
That's strange. I thought I knew them all.
When you're in the Army a little longer, Lieutenant, you'll find out that you never know it all. Every day, something new.
Yes, sir.
Extraordinary circumstances once again forced Mackenzie to violate Mexican sovereignty. Following his secret orders, he crossed the Rio Grande, knowing that his capture in Mexico would surely mean his death.
Are you alone?
I don't seem to be now.
Mind if I sit down? My name's Rita. What are you? Drifter? Saddle tramp?
My name's Amos Nolan. I'm a professional scout. That is, when I need a job.
Andale. Fentanyl.
You can give these back to him when you see him again.
Would it help if you had asked?
When I want help, I'll ask.
Just being friendly.
Well, you next?
No thanks. I just want to say a man who handles himself like you do could find some work around here.
Man that's got angles doesn't need a job.
Fair enough. You're a scout. I can smell them a mile away. I suppose that getting paid for leading freighters into Fort Clark is your idea of an angle.
You suppose right, mister?
With me, that's a job.
It's a job with angles. That's a fancy gun belt you're wearing.
Yeah. A friend of mine makes them.
Suppose he'd make one for me?
Depends.
On an angle?
Sometimes a scout's information is worth a lot of money.
Uh-huh. Well, like I told your friends, when I need help, I'll ask for it.
Any idea when that'll be?
Depends on how long my money holds out. The slow action around here, that'll probably be 2 or 3 weeks. I'm going back to the fort.
You don't expect to find any action there?
Maybe. Maybe not.
Well, if you hear anything, I'll be here.
Senor, are you coming back?
In 3 weeks.
Well, what do you think of Nolan?
I don't know. There's something about that guy that bothers me.
Exactly. Kansas?
He's a scout. Like I told him, I can smell him a mile away.
Yeah, he's got a sharp pair of eyes. He noticed your belt.
He was admiring it.
Kind of admiration I don't trust. I think maybe you better follow him. Saddle up and get on his trail and let him out of your sight. We'll find out just how legitimate Mr. Nolan is.
May 17th, 1875. Mackenzie rode to his secret rendezvous with Lieutenant Summers at Devil Horn Ford. But a sixth sense warned him of something he had not foreseen. A few hundred yards across the river, Lieutenant Summers waited for Scout Amos Nolan. Under the watchful eye of the enemy, it was too late for Mackenzie to turn back. One salute, one word of recognition could destroy his plan. There was only one chance.
I still say there's something snaky about him.
Somebody's coming.
Don't shoot! What?
Snaky, huh? That saddled tramp would murder his grandmother for a plugged dollar.
What happened?
You don't remember.
Only that you jumped me. My watch.
And your wallet. I'm sorry, Mark. I had everything set up, but they got suspicious and followed me, so I had to make it look good.
When you found them?
I think so. The next step is to make sure.
Yes, sir.
Now, look. We've got 3 weeks. 3 weeks. I want every second to count.
Yes, sir.
First, you know where we can get a Conestoga wagon?
A Conestoga wagon?
A Conestoga.
Yes, sir. I think so, sir.
Get it.
Yes,
Get
sir.
it. And have the carpenters start taking it apart immediately.
Yes, sir.
Another thing, Lieutenant. I want 5 men trained to hip shoot the eye out of a squirrel in the middle of a somersault.
Sir?
After 2 weeks of long-range practice, give each of these men a week's furlough so his absence won't be noticed. You got that?
Yes, sir.
I may be wrong, Mark, but I think they're going to attack in here again. They're going to attack an Army freight wagon coming in secretly with something they need more than guns and bullets. A wagon load of Army uniforms.
Well, how are they going to find out, sir?
From Amos Nolan. For a price. Get going, Lieutenant.
Yes, sir.
Mackenzie's plan to entrap the outlaws raiding American settlers in stolen cavalry uniforms would require split-second timing and precision-like teamwork.
That's as sharp a squad as I've ever seen, Colonel.
They'll have to be. Keep at it, Lieutenant. See you back at the fort.
Yes, sir.
Come in. Lieutenant.
You sent for me, sir?
Yes. I'm leaving now. I want to go over with you once again exactly what I expect of you.
Yes, sir.
Now remember, the whole operation depends on split-second timing. In the first place, I'm counting on their buying my information about that wagon and setting out for you.
Yes, sir.
So you see, you'll really be on your own, because I probably won't be able to get back to you in time.
I understand, sir.
Now, if everything goes according to plan, you'll be escorting that wagon, and they'll attack you.
Yes, sir.
That's when we use surprise. Don't let them get too close. When you do open fire, shoot to kill. Every shot must take deadly effect.
It'll seem strange shooting at cavalrymen, sir.
I know. Lieutenant, the whole success of this mission depends on you. It depends on your following your orders straight down the line.
Yes, sir. I understand, sir.
Oh, and Lieutenant, good luck.
Good luck to you, Colonel.
Let's see if your information's worth buying.
$500 first.
Talk first.
Lay it on the line first. That's better. There are 2 convoys headed for Fort Clark. The second one's the one you'll be interested in. It's loaded with carbines and ammunition.
And what's in the first?
Just a shipment of uniforms.
Well, I guess you've earned your money. Keep an eye on them, Kansas.
Why are you more interested in uniforms than in guns and ammunition?
You'll see.
Well, that's why you wanted the uniforms.
Yeah, and we got a lot of guys just dying to use them. All right, let's get on with it.
Well, let me tell you the trail that wagon's gonna take.
Oh, you're going to do better than that, Mr. Nolan. You're going to show us the way.
That wasn't part of the deal.
What do you want to be, Kansas? A sergeant or a corporal?
I'd hate to have a saddle tramp outrank me.
There you are. Here you are, Corporal. These ought to fit you.
Put 'em on. We gotta get going.
This was the unexpected, the one thing Mackenzie hadn't counted on. In uniform with these jayhawkers, he'd be shot down with the rest. He remembered his own orders. Don't let them get too close. Shoot to kill. Following Mackenzie's timetable, Lieutenant Summers left Fort Clark with the Conestoga supply wagon, the bait to attract the marauders. Lieutenant Summers knew this had to be the disguised renegade patrol. Mackenzie had done his job well.
Get set. Now remember, keep a steady course and move when I call for action.
Yes, sir.
Move out. Get up. Get up now. No escort. Just one man on the seat and an officer in the lead.
Sit and duck.
Lead on, Scout.
Mackenzie's voice kept mocking him. They'll be in cavalry uniforms. Don't let them get too close.
We almost shot you, sir.
I'm aware of that, Lieutenant. You followed your orders explicitly. Permit me to congratulate you.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, Corporal.
Yeah.
You got a match?
Yeah, I think I have.
Thanks.
How long you been in this outfit?
I enlisted in Houston. Just got in this afternoon. Some lieutenant gave me this fort.
Yeah. That's a lieutenant for you.
Well, I enlisted to fight.
Well, you'll probably get a chance.
How long you been in the Army?
11 years.
11 years? And still only a corporal? Must be the stupidest man in the outfit.
Sometimes I'm inclined to agree with you.
Watch out, Corporal. Here comes that lieutenant.
Colonel Mackenzie, the platoon is ready for inspection, sir. What's the matter with you, Private?
Oh, it's just the excitement, I think. He's a rookie. He'll be all right.
The month of April, 1872, near the Rio Grande, West Texas. The same old story repeating itself, frustrating, maddening Ranald Mackenzie and his 4th Cavalry. For although Mackenzie had established sacred treaties with most of the Indian leaders, still small, unauthorized bands of marauders all too frequently darted into the United States, terrorizing American settlers, burning, stealing, then darted back across the river into Mexico, safe from the American military.
Give me a hand here. This one's alive. And he's not an Indian. Another problem was now added to the many already confronting Colonel Ranald Mackenzie.
For although the boy was not an Indian, as he regained consciousness from his superficial wound, he proved to be an Apache all the way through.
He's to be secured. Then have Sam the scout talk to him and have Sam report to my living quarters.
Finally got him locked up.
How's his wound?
Not much. Not as bad as McCullough's.
What happened to McCullough?
Our engine bit a chunk out of his hand. He's a regular rattlesnake.
He's an Apache.
He's no more Indian than you are, Colonel.
Yeah. Maybe not. He's still an Apache. Has he talked yet?
When he's not biting people, all he'll say is his name is Warknife. He's the son of Chief Burning Grass, Colonel.
Burning Grass? But I've got a treaty with Chief Burning Grass. A treaty of friendship. The old man wouldn't break it.
That wasn't the old man, Colonel. That was his adopted son. Probably got a few young bucks together just for devilment and to prove that they're grown-up men now.
Now what have I got myself into? What do I do? Hang the chief's son? That'll certainly help to pacify the area. Or maybe I force him onto a reservation where he can weave baskets.
How old would you say that kid is?
14, maybe?
I know who he is, Colonel. Before you were stationed at Fort Clark, there was an Apache raid on the Benton place. Killed the Bentons and 2 hands. Stole a year-old baby.
How long ago was that?
13 years ago.
I see. So, it would appear that our Apache might possibly be a Benton.
Appears to add up like it. Benton's brother Abner came out from the east last year and took over the place. He and Mrs. Benton could be this kid's aunt and uncle.
But that kid's an Apache. He's been raised an Apache's son, and he's proud of it. How are we going to persuade him now that he's a Benton? And how are the Bentons going to persuade him that he's just a farm boy?
Be quite a scandal in the territory if you were to treat him like an Injun. Flesh and blood, you know.
Lieutenant Sanders.
Yes, sir?
Please take a detail to the Benton place. Present my compliments to Mr. and Mrs. Benton. Tell them I'd consider it a favor if they'd come to my office as soon as they can.
Yes, sir.
Sometimes I wonder why you fellows take up soldiering. Just seems you can never win. What's in your mind, Colonel?
I was just thinking about Chief Burning Grass. Right at this moment down there below the Rio Grande. He's lost his son. I wonder what he's going to do about it.
If I know the Apaches, tomorrow he'll be moving. Tonight he'll be praying.
No, Maud, this is no time for crying. This is a time for happiness.
Oh, I know, Abner. But it brings it all back to me. We were in Philadelphia, Colonel, when we heard about it. The awful tragedy to Abner's brother and sister-in-law.
Mackenzie, I'm not one to beat around the bush. I've only been out here in West Texas a year. But I'll be frank to say that I haven't been happy with the reports about you and your outfit. Seems to me that the savages and renegades have been getting away with a lot of outrages in the territory.
Oh, no, Abner, do you think this is the
I
time?
will say, though, that you did a wonderful thing getting the boy back. Best thing you ever did. And I'm going to see to it that they hear about it back in Washington.
And he will, too. He has friends there.
Well, now, Mackenzie, let's get the boy and we'll be on our way.
Mr. Benton, perhaps there are one or two things I should explain before you see Warknife.
See who?
Warknife. That's the boy's name.
It's no such thing. It's Vernon. His mother wrote me right after he was born. He was named Vernon, she said.
I beg your pardon. Vernon. I might point out, though, that the boy speaks no English.
No English? Then how does he talk?
He speaks Apache. He was raised in Apache.
Well, what of it? He's still a Benton, our kith and kin.
Well, he might disagree with you. He considers himself an Apache. And the Apaches are a very fierce, very proud, very noble nation.
What a thing for an American soldier to say.
Yes. What are you suggesting, Mackenzie?
I'm suggesting, sir, that it might be better to leave the boy in my custody until the proper authorities decide what's best to do with him.
Now, you look here, Mr. High and Mighty Soldier. Where that boy is concerned, I am the proper authority, and don't you forget it.
Begging your pardon, Mr. Benton.
I'll decide what's best to do with him, and that's to take him home with his auntie and his uncle where he belongs. Now, where is he?
At the moment, he's in the post jail.
Jail?
See here, soldier. There's law in this territory. My nephew is not an Indian. He's a free American citizen. And you're holding him against his will and against mine. Now, do you take me to him pronto? Or do I swear out a warrant for your arrest?
Please accompany me. Lieutenant.
Yes, sir.
I'll need Sam to translate for me.
Right away, sir.
Oh, Abner, what have they done to Vernon?
I wanted to warn you, Mrs. Benton. Sam here has been trying to talk to the boy. He's told him that we're his friends. He's told him there are even people here with his blood in this territory. His only answer was that if that were true, he'd open his veins and spill out that blood.
Oh, why, he should be ashamed of himself. Make him realize I'm his aunt.
Well, Sam tried that too, Mrs. Benton. But Warknife's only answer, that is, Vernon's only answer, was not very complimentary.
Open that cell.
Oh, Abner.
Open that cell.
Trooper? Now, Warknife. Tell him I too am a chief.
Kubani, tutwa, ikwa.
Mihata, wolata.
He says in that case he will speak only with the chief.
All right.
Is that so? Boy, you're about to learn some civilized manners. Mackenzie, is he my legal ward or is he not? I asked you a question, Mackenzie.
Legally, yes, I suppose he is.
I'm sorry, boy. I've got to teach you not to talk to your auntie that way. I've got to teach you to have some respect for your elders. I'm sorry, boy. Mackenzie, I'm taking my nephew out of this jail. Now, I'm expecting you to give me some help to get him safely to my ranch.
Trooper, have the sergeant call out a detail. Tell him to escort Mr. and Mrs. Benton and their nephew to the Benton Ranch. Remain there until further orders. Good evening to you, sir. Good evening, madam.
Your move, Colonel.
Oh, sorry. Guess I'm not very interested in chess tonight. How'd I get myself into this, Sam? Better I should have left that kid to drown in the river.
You couldn't have done that, Colonel.
War knife, a farm boy.
Not for long.
No, not for long. By tomorrow, the whole Apache nation will know about this. Old Chief Burning Grass will be up here to get his son back. One way or the other. I can't keep a detail on that Benton place forever, but the minute I draw those troopers off, there'll be another massacre. The minute I... Sam. Sam. Chief Burning Grass, do you know where to find him?
He'll be on the Mexican side of the river.
Can you find him tonight?
I can try.
Lieutenant Sanders.
What you got in mind?
Tell you in a minute.
Yes, sir.
Lieutenant, please order out a patrol immediately. 60 men. See that 4 of my raiders are sprinkled among them. We'll leave in 10 minutes and we'll ride till dawn.
Yes, sir.
Now, when the raiders are separated from the main body of troops, it'll be for the purpose of riding south. Pay no attention to any other orders I may give. The raiders will ride south.
Yes, sir.
And see that each raider carries either a bandana or a neckerchief.
Yes, sir. Is that all, sir?
No. Order those troopers away from the Benton place.
I beg your pardon, sir. Away from the Benton place?
You heard me, Lieutenant.
Yes, sir.
Dawn, April 29th, 1872. With a desperate plan in mind, Mackenzie's need for secrecy was absolute. To avoid court-martial, even the majority of his own officers and men must be deceived as to his mission and methods.
Any change?
I haven't dared go in. He hasn't made a sound.
The soldiers left during the night. There's not a one of them out there.
Ready for your breakfast?
Dish up for the boy first.
Abner, I wonder if we've done right.
Well, he's a Benton. We've done the Christian thing.
But that Colonel Mackenzie, he seems like a Christian gentleman, too. And I got the feeling he thinks we're doing wrong.
Maud, do you think we're wrong?
No, Abner. But maybe he belongs with his own people.
We're his people, Maud. Remember that. Come on now, let's get the boys breakfast.
Boy, there you are. I brought you something to eat. I told you you'd feel better in those clothes.
They look much better, too.
Your auntie cooked you up a good breakfast. You'll feel better with something solid between your ribs.
How many grits? Steak? Eggs? Hope you like hominy grits.
We leave him alone with it, Maud. Remember, he's still strange with us.
Like most soldiers charged with subduing the Apaches in 1872, Ranald Mackenzie constantly found himself torn between duty and his respect for a worthy foe. Now, in a dilemma caused mainly by his own vigilance, Mackenzie was forced to take desperate measures to extricate himself.
He's waiting.
Get my horse.
Like I said, I don't know why you fellers take up soldiering.
If I'm not back in an hour, return to the fort.
Yes, sir.
Burning Grass is here. Mackenzie will come no closer.
Mackenzie is content.
You have brought much sorrow to my people.
And you have brought much sorrow to my people, Chief Burning Grass.
But I have not stolen Mackenzie's son.
I am here that we may speak of your son, as one chief to another.
Then speak, Chief Mackenzie.
I never feel right about letting the old man go off alone like that.
You have a son, Lieutenant?
Yeah. Yeah, he's back in Kansas City with his mama.
You love him?
What kind of a question is that?
Don't forget old Burning Grass loves his son just like you love yours. And he'll do just about anything to get him back.
It is right that the father, not strangers, should chide the son.
As always, Chief Burning Grass speaks words of great wisdom.
Very well, Chief Mackenzie. I agree to what you propose. My people will leave what you require there where you stand.
And I have the word of Burning Grass as a mighty chief that his warriors will not ride until Mackenzie returns.
My word is given.
Chief Burning Grass will not regret this.
Chief Burning Grass hopes that when next we meet, it shall be as friends again.
That is what Chief Mackenzie and his people desire.
How long's he been gone now?
Well,
Listen. Mount up. Bring my horse.
All right, men, strip down. Put on those clothes. For the rest of the day, we're going to be Apaches. Lieutenant, have a couple of the men cut some horses' mane. Ought to work pretty well as Apache wigs.
Better wash up, Abner. Time for lunch.
In a minute, Maud.
I think it's going to rain.
Get the rifle, Maud! Get the rifle!
Abner! Are you all right?
War Knife. It's Colonel Mackenzie. I'm your friend.
It's an unscheduled patrol, sir.
your own troopers. Now you have got a scandal.
They got to catch me first.
Water. Tell him he's home.
Yo-yo hatato.
Tubani pa, Tuhoto, Achila.
He says he'll speak well of you to his father, Chief Burning Glass.
Tell him he is too kind.
Wulatita, Buragi.
Look.
All right, Sam. Take a look back up at the river, see if those bluebellies have left yet. We've got to get back to Fort Clark.
He said he was on a training patrol, sir, when he happened to pass the Benton place. They chased the Apaches as far as the river, but they got across safely. With war knife.
Uh-huh. Lieutenant, give that patrol extra duty. Pretty soon we've got to start outrunning these Indians for a change.
Yes, sir.
That's all, Lieutenant.
Yes, sir.
Mr. and Mrs. Benton, I can only apologize to you both and thank Providence that those Apaches didn't harm either one of you.
I just can't understand it.
Also, sir, I won't blame you for any charges you wish to prefer against me.
Just a minute, Colonel. I know you feel that you should go and get the boy back.
Well, don't. Don't? And let these savages get away with it?
I know, but Maud and me, we talked it over, and, well, it seems to us that he's better off right where he is.
With his own people.
What will Washington say?
Well, don't you worry about Washington. I won't say a word to them. Colonel, the less said about the whole thing, the better.
Thank you, Mr. Benton. Thank you very much, sir. You're too kind.
The Rio Grande, critical boundary between Mexico and the United States. The morning of September 7th, 1873, Emiliano Lopez, personal representative of the Mexican president, bound for Washington. His mission of the utmost importance.
That takes care of Lopez's escort. Cross. Don't kill him! Sorry to trouble you, Mr. Lopez.
That doesn't concern you.
I know someone who does concern. Get the horses. You'll be staying with us for some time.
Despite every precaution, the emissary's route had been revealed. And for Colonel Randall Mackenzie, who waited to escort the emissary to San Antonio, this treachery was to have far-reaching consequences. Having waited long beyond the appointed time, Mackenzie finally crossed into Mexico. His purpose, find Emiliano Lopez. His orders, secret. The risk, court-martial or death.
They're dead. Any sign of Lopez?
No sign.
I hope it's not who I'm thinking.
Ben Pierce? I hope it is. Then Lopez will still be alive.
They didn't waste any time crossing back to the States. Those poor devils. I guess their own patrols will pick them up.
Now they're under your jurisdiction.
Ben Pierce has been under my jurisdiction for some time.
Ah!
Here.
What is it, sir?
It's a spangle. The kind a Mexican official might wear on his saddle.
There are fresh tracks in both directions. Which way did they go?
Look there. One of those horses was unshod. Mexicans don't shoe their horses. That's Lopez Trail. Let's go.
See the spangles on that white horse? I count 7 horses. That means he's got 5 men. What'll we do?
Pierce has got Lopez all right, but I've got Pierce's brother, Jed. He's going to be hung tomorrow. Pierce will have to come to me. Today. Let's get back to the fort. Go on.
We don't want you to die, Your Excellency. Do you think he'll change Mackenzie's mind, Mr. Pierce?
Don't let his look fool you, Lane. He's a very important man to Mackenzie and the United States.
Very few people in Mexico are our country near your journey. I bought a very important official.
Bought, senor?
Bought. The route you traveled cost me several $100s. Well worth it.
You must realize you are getting involved in an international situation.
It's the other way around. You got yourself involved in a local mess with me and a tough colonel.
You're dealing with Colonel Mackenzie means nothing to me. My mission is vital.
That's just what I'm betting on. That your mission puts enough pressure on Mackenzie's shoulders to save my brother from a rope.
You offend law and order, senor.
Is my behavior so different than your overthrow of Maximilian?
Maximilian was a dictator.
My brother and I ran this country until Mackenzie moved in. Mackenzie and I can't exist together.
How soon will you know?
Sometime today.
Do you realize any delay might be disastrous for Mexico?
I'm sorry, senor. That's your problem. For the time being, you're working for me. Take good care of him while I'm gone. If I'm not back by sundown, kill him. My apologies, senor.
The orders are explicit, sir. Lopez is to be transported secretly and safely at all costs.
And he must be in San Antonio not later than 8 o'clock on Thursday. That means he's got to leave here not later than sunrise tomorrow. Now, Trooper Allen.
Good morning, sir.
Will it be ready on time?
Yes, sir.
This your first execution, son?
Yes, sir. And I don't like it.
None of us do. Carry on, Allen.
Yes, sir.
Come in.
Pardon me, sir. Ben Pierce is here. He wishes to speak to the colonel.
Show him in. I'll see him alone.
All right, Mr. Pierce, you can come in. Good afternoon, Colonel.
Hope
you're not thinking of putting a rope around my neck. Lopez will be dead if I'm not back before sundown. Oh, it's a nice-looking gallows you're building. It's too bad you won't be able to use it. I give you credit, Colonel. You gave it a good try. You even had the settlers believing in you.
Come to the point, Mr. Pierce.
I thought you knew the point. My brother Jed's riding out with me.
Oh. And Senor Lopez?
You can trust me. He'll be free.
The only thing I can trust you to do is to continue your stranglehold on the settlers, to continue murdering anyone who steps in your way.
That's your fault, Colonel. There was no trouble until you came along. They gave me everything I wanted, gladly.
Fact remains, I'm holding your brother.
He's no more in jail than you are. I raised Jed from a kid like a son. You think I let him end up this way?
You raised him to be a murderer. This is the way murderers end.
Not Jed, Colonel. You see, I know how important Lopez is.
All right, Mr. Pierce. I'll turn over your brother when you turn over Lopez.
You know I won't do that.
Yet that's what you're asking me to do.
You have no choice. I'm dealing the cards.
Then you'll deal them off the top of the deck or there'll be no game.
You haven't the guts to allow Lopez to be killed. You'd lose that bird on your shoulder.
Nevertheless, as it stands now, your brother Jed will be hung in the morning.
As it stands now, if my brother hangs, so does Lopez.
I told you an exchange of prisoners is the only thing I'll consider. Good day, Mr. Pierce.
What kind of exchange?
You're to escort Lopez. Come alone, unarmed.
We'll be with Jed.
Just me, also unarmed.
Where?
Outside Bracketville. Sunset.
No, it's too close to this place. Sunset's fine. Let's meet at Twin Forks. It's closer for me.
All right. Just one thing. How can I be sure it's Lopez that you'll turn over to me?
A man has to have some faith, Colonel.
Lieutenant.
Yes, sir.
Close the door. There'll be an exchange of prisoners at sunset, just outside Twin Forks.
It's a 4-hour ride, sir.
That's right. I've got to get there before he does to protect myself. My orders are explicit. Senor Lopez has got to be given safe conduct to San Antonio. I've got no choice.
You're also obliged to capture and execute Jed Pierce and his brother, sir.
I'm aware of that, Lieutenant.
But how do you know you can trust Jed Pierce?
I've given my word.
But he's constantly broken his in the past.
Yes. Yes. Benedict.
Yes, sir?
You're to ride armed escort. Get Jed Pierce ready to ride immediately. Then meet me 2 miles this side of Twin Forks at sunset.
Yes, sir.
Lieutenant, who's the best marksman on the post?
Corporal Dixon has the best record, sir.
Is he familiar with the telescopic sight?
Yes, sir.
I'd like to see Corporal Dixon immediately.
The men are on the rifle range, sir.
Immediately, Lieutenant.
Yes, sir.
Mackenzie now faced his first great dilemma at Fort Clark. His orders were to bring peace to the area and at the same time deliver the Mexican emissary to Austin the following night. In order to fulfill these conflicting orders, Mackenzie realized that time was his key factor. Time to beat Ben Pierce to the exchange spot. In order to do it, he had to perform the impossible.
Corporal Dixon's waiting outside, sir. This is his latest handiwork.
Let me see. Yeah. He'll have to be at least this accurate.
Benedict left with Jed Pierce 5 minutes ago, sir.
Have Dixon come in.
Corporal Dixon?
Yes, sir. Corporal Dixon reporting, sir.
Be with you in a minute, Corporal. Lieutenant, have 2 of our fastest horses prepared.
Yes, sir.
Oh, stand easy, Corporal. You ever witnessed an exchange of prisoners?
Yes, sir.
Think you understand the procedure?
I think so, sir. The one I saw went according to the book.
Well, I'm going to ask you to join me in one that may not go according to the book. Give me a hand with these boots.
Yes, sir.
I understand you're my best marksman.
Thank you, sir.
You familiar with the telescopic sight?
Yes, sir.
I'm exchanging a prisoner for a Mexican official at Twin Fork at sunset.
Yes, sir.
Now, it may all go according to the book, in which case your orders are specifically to do nothing. You understand that now, Corporal? If it goes according to the book, you're to do nothing.
Yes, sir.
However, there may be some treachery. In that case, your job is to protect that Mexican official at all costs. That Mexican official must be unharmed. There's no way to change that order. You understand?
I understand, sir.
Now, it may be that you'll see a pistol at Senor Lopez's head, in which case that pistol is to be your target.
The pistol, sir?
Exactly. If you shoot at the man holding the pistol, it might possibly go off. Senor Lopez is to be protected at all costs.
I understand, sir.
You've got to be at least as accurate as this. You think you can do it?
Yes, sir.
Good boy. All right. We leave immediately. No extra gear, no sabers, no weight. We travel as light as possible. Wear moccasins. Corporal, you're going to ride as you've never ridden before in your life. It's imperative that we get there before anybody else.
Yes, sir.
That's all. Lieutenant?
Yes, sir.
Horses ready?
Yes, sir.
Dixon already has his orders. It's going to be forced ride the whole way.
Yes, sir.
September 7th, 1873, early afternoon. Colonel Mackenzie and Corporal Dixon rode against a deadline. Their destination, Twin Forks. Their purpose, to arrive before sunset to guard against possible treachery by Ben Pierce during the prisoner exchange.
What's wrong?
He's gone lame, sir.
All right, mount up with me.
Well, what about the horse, sir?
He'll find his way back to the fort.
We'll never get there in time, sir.
We'll get a fresh horse at Becker's.
Where's Jed?
We'll get him. We're going to exchange him for Jed at Twin Forks.
When?
Sunset. Mackenzie and I agreed to meet there alone and without arms.
Well, how can you trust Mackenzie?
If Colonel Mackenzie says he'll be there, he'll be there. Anyway, he had a hard ride to look forward to. Didn't give much time for thinking.
You mean you plan to go alone?
I wouldn't say that. You'll be there.
So, you're going to kill him?
I never for a moment thought otherwise.
What about me, senor? Do I go free? I must reach Washington. My government will pay you for my release.
I want my brother. You're only important to me as a way of getting him back.
You know, senor, we have a man in Mexico just like you. You're all the same no matter where you live. Filth!
I don't see any difference. You're willing to do business with me when your life's at stake.
Out of necessity only, senor. If I had the chance, I would open your throat.
But you haven't the chance, have you, senor? Nor Mackenzie either. Not now.
Becker.
Hi, Colonel. You sure look mighty beat up. What's up?
I haven't got time to explain. We need a new horse.
You want to borrow my horse so he can run him like you run him, eh? I ain't that rich, Colonel.
We'll give you good money for him.
Yeah, let me see.
I'm not carrying any money with me. You'll have to take my word for it.
I'm afraid you'll have to look someplace else, Colonel. I don't know you long enough to cotton to that sort of deal.
Corporal, saddle that horse.
Yes, sir. Now, look here.
I'm sorry, Mr. Becker. You'll have to take my word for it. You've got no choice. Come on, Corporal. We've got to make up that time.
This old horse is doing the best he can, Colonel.
Not quite. Let's travel 40 pounds lighter. Get rid of that saddle.
Oh.
We made it, Colonel.
Yeah.
We beat him here.
Now remember your orders, Corporal. The Mexican official is your responsibility. No harm is to come to him. If there's a gun on him, that gun's to be your target.
Yes, sir.
Oh. I'll leave this with you.
Colonel, are you sure?
Just you be sure.
Looks awful quiet up there, Mr. Pierce.
Yeah, I got the car stacked on my side this time. Come up under cover after Jed and McKenzie get there.
Sunset, time of the prisoner exchange. Following his prearranged plan, Mackenzie met Jed Pierce and his guard 2 miles outside Twin Forks.
Any trouble, Benedict?
No, sir. Where did you come from, Mackenzie?
You're not the only business I have to attend to, Mr. Pierce. My coat.
What's that get up for?
Giving exchange according to regulations. That's the regular uniform. After you, Mr. Pierce.
Just take it nice and quiet. So you decided to play it straight, huh, Colonel?
I told you I'd be here, Mr. Pierce. Unarmed. Yo soy Coronel Mackenzie. ¿Es usted el emisario de Benito Juárez?
Sí, coronel. Mi nombre es Emiliano López, miembro de la oficina personal del presidente Juárez.
All right, Mr. Pierce, I'm satisfied.
Turn Jed over, Mackenzie.
Follow me, Senor Lopez.
Lane! Lopez is a very valuable foil for me.
Now I can get you out of my hair once and for all.
Kill him, Lane.
At least let Lopez go.
I can't afford to. I can't afford to have anyone live and tell about this.
Get his pistol, Lopez!
You can add another strike, Corporal.
Thank you, sir. I just pulled the trigger and prayed.
You prayed well.
Sir?
Yes, Lieutenant.
A couple of settlers are waiting outside the gate. Pierce killed their kin. They've requested permission to witness the execution.
Request denied.
This is the first victory for peace in the area. They felt they had a right to share it with you.
They can share in the benefits.
Yes, sir.
Now, Lieutenant, if you would accompany Senor Lopez.
If I may, sir.
Yes?
Why did you want to wear your dress uniform at the exchange yesterday?
Because, Lieutenant, the only way I could honorably take Jed and Ben Pierce was by provoking them into treachery. The best way to do that was by making them think Mackenzie was a tin soldier.
You a tin soldier? Excuse me, sir.
Senor Lopez, vaya con Diaz.
Muchas gracias, Coronel.
You don't see it, they don't see it, and they never will. I'm leaving this note for those in the past. Maybe someone will hear me and change what's to come. There was a time when people connected by touch. A glance could speak, and silence could say everything. But then, communication was sacrificed to the screen. Everyone was connected, but no one ever truly touched. We filtered out hunger. We silenced the truth. The algorithm told us what to see, and we never questioned it. Those passing by wearing AR glasses see them as a blur and ignore them.
Please help me! Please help! Help! Help!
Thinking was dangerous, feeling was forbidden. Even seeing was considered a crime. If you didn't look away, the system marked you. Silence was safety. Questioning made you visible. And in this world, being visible meant walking the line between life and death. Maybe there's still hope. Maybe a child lifts their head, looks up at the sky, and remembers what it means to be human. With a single glance, everything could change. But not everyone lives long enough to look up, so make it count. Be the spark, be the voice, be the one who dares to hope